What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios. It's been a while since I've done a decaling stream. This should be fun. I'm also in I'm in a new spot. So it took me a little bit to get set up over here. Sorry about that. But we're here now. And let's see who we've got in the chat today. What's up, Scott? Red 5 standing by. Bacon Bricks, Music King, Wookie Brick Studios, Elias Marshall, Cheese on Stop. We got Gold Leader. Excellent. We got everyone. How you guys doing today? Brad Bricks, CE Studios, welcome. Looks like we're hitting a little bit of lag. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can get a better view of what's going to be happening here. Are these your first P1s you're going to decal? No, I've decaled P1s before. I'm actually decaling Phase 2 Clone Troopers, but I couldn't find the thumbnail for Phase 2 Clone Troopers, so I was like, I'll just use the Phase 1 thumbnail. What's up, Scuffed Predators? Welcome. What company do you recommend for decaling? I like going with Jonak Toys. They're pretty good. Thicky Bricky is another good one. Coffee Mug Design Co. is a terrible one. I went with them and they never shipped my order and I still haven't gotten my money back. So I would not recommend them. Sorry, this is my desk, so it's a little crowded, a little messy. How's everyone doing today? There we go. That's a good look right there. So these are actually not for me. Someone is paying me to do these. So this is my first commission, which is exciting. What's up, Micah? How you doing? CMD is good decals, terrible. Dude, just the absolute worst service. Like it's one thing to not send someone's product, but then to not even like message them or respond or explain what's going on, you know what I mean? Ridiculous. So these are a couple of realistic Phase 2 grunts. Sliced up my pointer finger today, so we'll see if that affects my decaling at all. I hope it doesn't. It's on my left hand and I'm left-handed. So far, doesn't seem to be affecting me too much when it comes to cutting. This is the first time I've decaled in months. It's been a while. Been caught up in other things. You guys know how it goes. Building the Mando Forge. That's a cool set. I really want to get that one. Can you do a Lego room tour? I actually just barely did a Lego room tour back in June. So if you want to see a Lego room tour, I'd recommend going and checking that out. I gotta go grab my little decal liquids. I'll be back. When did you get your decals? Because I ordered from Jonak 2 months ago with no updates. I ordered back May. I don't remember when it was. May or June. It's been a while. He's another one who's really slow to ship out. Like I had an order take like 4 months, 3 or 4 months from him one time. Like if you want good decals with good fast shipping, I would recommend Thicky. His decals are a little bit more expensive, but they do have more printing on them. Or, you know, they're more detailed, like you got arm decals and stuff. So, you know, you kind of get what you pay for there. I'm grinding Grievous on Battlefront. That sounds fun. Looks like... That way you guys can see better what I'm doing. Hey guys, can't stay for long, but just want to say sup. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button also if you're new to the stream. Smash it into oblivion. By the way, I'm thinking about start doing decals. Do you recommend anyone? Like a company? Well, we were just talking about a couple. Where are my tweezers? Holy cow, I was unprepared for this. I always love decaling streams, so chill. I agree, man. They're nice and chill. If I can, once I get set up, I guess. You didn't borrow my tweezers, did you?
Your tweezers?
Yeah.
No, I don't have tweezers.
It's weird. They're not in my tool bin. Yeah. Oh. Can't decal without a good pair of tweezers. What's up, Titanium? How you doing, man? I feel like once I get back into decaling, I'm not going to be very good for a couple of days. Yeah, it always takes, you know, some adjusting once you go back to something you haven't done in a while. How you doing, TJ? So, I have decided. Now, this is an interesting decision. This is something I did not think I was ever going to do. I'd kind of made up my mind already a while ago. But I've decided I'm going to buy the UCS AT-AT, the new one that just came out. Big surprise. As you guys know, typically I'm not much of an Imperial dude. More so buying Lego sets. Even more so buying ones that are, you know, that expensive. Like that's so expensive for a Lego set. But having seen it, like, I am just blown away with how good it looks. The detail is incredible. It looks like a mock level set, you know what I mean? The detail is incredible. The size is impressive, and a ton of minifigures. It just, honestly, I am more impressed with the UCS AT-AT than I am with the gunship. And that's saying something, because I'm a big Clone Wars fan. Like, it has to be pretty impressive for me to, you know, like something over the Clone Wars. And so I'm definitely, I would like to get it. The next question is how exactly I'm going to get it. It was a big surprise to me. Like, literally, my mind had been made up. Like, as soon as I heard rumors of a UCS AT-AT, I was just like, not interested at all. Like, not really what I'm looking for. You know, you guys know me, the kind of mocks I do. And then I saw David's review, Solid Brick Studios review, and I was floored, for lack of a better word. I was like, holy cow, this thing is incredible. Like, the box is awesome. The set itself, really, I saw little to no flaws in it. Just, wow. Like, and here's the thing, this is like an Imperial set. This is something that I should, like, not even be remotely interested in. And yet here I am, like, trying to figure out how to get it. That in and of itself should speak to how awesome this set is. And I already have some plans for it. Because obviously if you're going to get a set like that, you know, you're going to want to base some content around it. So that also means an official announcement of an Imperial mock coming. First one of the channel. So that's kind of exciting. Now the only question remains, when will I be getting it? Last week we had a fire drill in my building at 7:30 a.m. I was already awake, but it interrupted my breakfast. Don't you? Oh, fire drill. I was going to say, didn't that just barely happen? But that was someone just pulled the fire alarm, huh? Sounds like you guys have a very proactive school with the whole fire drill, fire alarm stuff. How to get money Organ donation. That's one way to do it. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube videos with it. Greatest Lego Star Wars set ever made. I might have to agree with you on that one, Scott. Like, just for pure iconic purposes, just like pure what a Lego set should be, a UCS AT-AT. Like, unfortunately, other than the price, which is its biggest flaw in my opinion, I mean, great minifigures, a lot of minifigures, relevant minifigures. I feel like that's something Lego has struggled with UCS sets, namely Republic Gunship, UCS Star Destroyer, giving you relevant minifigures. And so to have all of that and then have a mock level set, like I'd have to agree with you. It's probably one of the best out there. Like, better than the UCS Star Destroyer, better than the UCS Millennium Falcon, better than the Gunship for sure. I've heard people say Jonak Toys forget stuff in their orders. I've never experienced that in all of my orders. I did get a set of decals that were damaged, and he sent me out new ones for free like the next day. So as far as like, you know, getting what you pay for, I've never had a problem with that. And I haven't heard of anyone missing stuff from Jonak either. That's just my experience though. Chances they added figs to the AT-AT after Gunship response. Definitely. I think, you know, I'm sure Lego saw that and was like, okay, we need to be a little bit more prudent and careful with minifigure selection. Apparently that matters. How is everyone? I'm doing good. How you doing, Katie Bricks? I wouldn't be surprised if someone in TJ's apartment owned a flamethrower for real though. Sounds like a madhouse over there. I got a big mock coming up, announcing it on Monday or Tuesday. That's exciting. Honestly, I did not think it would be a good one, but once I saw David's review, yeah, I was like, I wasn't that interested. I was like, oh, cool, AT-AT, whatever. And then I just saw it, and I was like, this is incredible. And like immediately, some things came to mind of like what I could do with it. And the more I thought about it, I thought of other things, and I was like, this could make for some really cool content, especially because, you know, if you want to get a UCS scale AT-AT that's a mock, you're going to be spending a lot. Brick Vaults is like $1,200, isn't it? And that's insanely expensive. Coconut's already at 11K. Yeah, I hit 11K this morning. That was really exciting. It's always exciting when I reach a new milestone. So, thank you to whoever subscribed to get me to 11,000 if you're watching. Have you seen Matt's new video? His building series? I haven't. I've seen a little bit of it. His intro is fire. It was so good. So glad that he's back to doing mocks, because I really have been missing like seeing other big mock building series, because I learn a lot from those, and like, you know, how to improve my own videos, like what I can do. So it's good to have him back, and I can watch his videos and be like, ooh, I like that. I can learn from him. We're having some problems with this decal. So based on the AT-AT, do you think you'll be getting 9 Farm Boy Lukes in the UCS Landspeeder? UCS Landspeeder, I could see us getting Luke, C-3PO, maybe R2-D2, old Ben Kenobi, and a Tusken Raider. That would be my guess. Now there's a set I can promise you guys I won't be getting. Why Jonak? What do you mean? Like, why do I buy from him? Just because his store has what I like at a price that I also like. LG Bricks, what's up, dude? And Lil Snake, welcome to the stream. Matt's intro on his new build. Yeah, it looks really cool. I'm really impressed. Alright, it's time to do a helmet. Which CIAS vehicle would you like to have as a UCS set? The Lucre Hulk class control ship, the giant ones with it's like a, you know, a circle with an opening at the front and the big dome in the center from Phantom Menace. I think those are really cool. Obviously, we'd never really get one in play scale, so I think it'd be cool to have a UCS one. I hate how YouTube classifies 2015 as 6 years ago. Do you recommend AV figure decals? If you like 360-degree printing, I personally don't. So it kind of depends on your preference there. As far as like quality decals, yeah, they're quality decals. Just kind of depends on what you prefer. I prefer 180 degree. But I know a lot of people who really like AV. I haven't seen any decal websites in the EU. Go with Blue Harvest Bricks, Music King. They're kind of like one of the main UK Bricklink or decal stores, not Bricklink. Would 100% recommend AV decals. Pretty good. What about what do you think the best clone is to start decaling? Probably just like a plain white phase 2 grunt. They're very simple. You know, minimal decals, easy decals. Nothing too crazy on them. That's what I started with anyways. There we go. What do you guys think? Not too bad. Have you heard about the Obi-Wan sets yet? No, I didn't know there were Obi-Wan sets coming out. Seems a little bit early. Got some other helmets that kind of got messed up. Gotta reseal. Did anyone see that still shot of Vader sitting in his castle? Yeah, I did. That looks really cool. Are you talking about the one where he's looking at like some kind of hologram or crystal, Scott? My favorite Clone Wars character? Oh, Commander Cody. Obi-Wan, they're both pretty cool. Perfect. I made 2 Bricklink orders last weekend. I expected them to take a while, but they both arrived within 5 days of me ordering them. They consisted mostly of parts and Ninjago figs. Dude, speaking of fast parts, I ordered a Bricklink order from Canada a couple of days ago, and it's getting here on Tuesday. That's crazy fast. Very impressive. Are you working on a mock titanium, or what were the parts for? Do you like snakes? I like them from a distance. What I think the best decal progression Jonak P2 with some markings like Dogma, Jonak, full coverage like Fox, Simple AV Trooper is hard case and full coverage AV. Sounds like a pretty solid progression. Oh, whoops, I forgot to put the little breathing apparatus on. Never forget Umbara. You talking about the Umbara mock I made, or what? Do you guys think it would be helpful or interesting at all if I did like a recap of all of the different mocks I've built over the course of my YouTube career? Because I feel like a lot of people, you know, obviously have joined this year, and a lot of people don't know about my older mocks, like Naboo, Umbara, that Ryloth one. So I was thinking about maybe doing like a little mini series or something where I showcase some of my older mocks. Would that be interesting to you guys? Decaling requires so much concentration. Concentration. I couldn't do it on a stream. It's tough. It definitely takes some adjusting to. Like, decaling and mock building are two of the most difficult things to do on stream, and unfortunately, those are really the only two things I do on streams. I don't typically build sets, so I've had to do some serious adjusting. Because yeah, it takes a lot of concentration. But, you know, as with anything, just takes practice. I think focusing on newer mocks would be better, but that's my opinion. What do you mean focusing on newer mocks? Because I'm still doing my weekly update series. I'm just meaning like going over and showing, kind of like showcasing, talking about some of the older mocks I did. It would only take like a video. It would just be like one video. So it wouldn't really take the focus away from older mocks or newer mocks. Just kind of like highlighting some older ones that I've done. You know. Will you be building the UCS AT-AT on stream? It kind of depends on when I get it, you know. I would definitely like to build some of it on stream. I think that would be fun. All of it, that might be kind of tough, because you guys know me, I can't stream for super long. I get kind of burnt out. Are those real LEGO helmets or the 75-cent knockoffs? These are replica helmets. These are not official LEGO, but they're still really high quality. I like them. I wouldn't dare do it on real helmets. I don't buy real helmets, they're expensive. Although on a second thought, all someone else has to do is go back to the vids on your channel. See, that's the thing, Scott. I've never done that before because I just assumed, you know, people would go back and watch my old videos, but I get so many people increasingly tell me like, oh, you should do Umbara, you should build Ryloth. And so it made me wonder, like, maybe people aren't going back, and because, you know, I've done a lot of mocks, so some of the older ones tend to get buried a little bit. And then maybe if I do a showcase on that, it'll prompt people to go back and like watch, you know, watch the videos. I'll do like a preview or something. I don't know. It's an idea I'm working on. I would make a video on it. Yes, good idea. I just felt like, you know, nothing too crazy or take up too much time. Just be kind of like, hey, look, these are some pictures of like some of these older mocks that I've done. You know, if you're in the process of waiting for, you know, Kato Nemoidia and Geonosis to get finished, but you still want to see like a mock finale showcase, I've got some older ones here. I get burnt out. Flashbacks to those 2 streams with clone plays. Those were brutal. Oh man, those are each like 4 hours. Those are intense. I think those 2 streams were the 2 longest streams I've ever done. Man. The taking down Utapau streams. I had to rush it a little bit just because, you know, we were moving so soon after. So I had to get it taken apart so we could move it. Because I probably would have kept it built for a while. But oh well. It all worked out in the end. I think a single vid would be fine. I don't think I would make a series though. Yeah, it would just be like one video. I don't know why I said series. It would just be like one video showcasing like, oh, here's some mocks that I've made in the past. Kind of like explain how they came about, why I built them and stuff. What's up, Phase Ness? How you doing? And No Brick Left Behind, welcome. Where did you get those helmets? I got them from a guy on Instagram called JB Brick Shop. He sells bulk helmets for really cheap. I found out that the 501st set on Amazon is $10 off. Nice. The new X-Wing is $10 off as well. I've watched most of your videos on the mocks playlist. That's true. I guess if you do want to see like just mocks, I do have a playlist for that. Maybe I'll plug the playlist too. I don't know. I'm just trying to, you know, come up with good content that doesn't cost money. A lot of my content is expensive. Just because it's building new mocks. Yeah, David made a video on those sales. I'm painting a custom paratrooper right now. Any chest design ideas? I've never really designed a minifigure before, so I don't know. I'd look at some like Star Wars paratroopers. Is it a Star Wars paratrooper or like just a normal like paratrooper from our world? Going to watch SW's new Coruscant. I'll be back. Sounds good. This decal won't come off. There we go. If you're OG, you know who came on Coconut Stream in May. I think that was the last time I had a guest on one of my streams. I might have had one since then. Maybe Michigan Bricks. Actually, no. I think I had SW on here in the new place. But I don't remember for sure. So I finally got the last package for the Brick Vault ERC 170. Very nice model for display. Would recommend just getting a $200 UCS set though. It looks really cool. I've actually been tempted to get one myself. They look pretty sweet. Is it pretty, like, is it pretty flimsy bacon, or does it hold it? Like, obviously I know it's a, dang it, display model. So it's not going to be, you know, like a play set, but like as far as like display model goes, is it able to hold together pretty well? Because I've heard some of Brick Vault's models are kind of weak. Another torso down. Excellent. All right, now let's do this helmet. I think the helmets are the hardest for me to do. Just because, you know, so many angles, you have to kind of like wrap it around the helmet. I'm also going to start my 104 stud long Venator today. So it's going to be like a micro Venator. Or I guess that would be more like MIDI scale. What's your favorite clone Legion? The 212th, for sure, airborne. Or the 442nd. They're pretty cool too. I feel like whatever large scale mock project I'm on, I tend to like fanboy over that battalion, you know what I mean? Yeah, it holds together pretty well. Not as good as the smaller models, but some parts have strange connections. But you'll know where they are when building. Interesting. Yeah, the ARC 170 is one I'd like to get. .501. 501 is pretty cool. Maybe when I buy my UCS AT-AT, I'll turn it into a 501st AT-AT. Just kidding. I would never do that. We need a Commander Gregor for the 212 Foxtrot company. Yeah, Commander Gregor would be cool. Or do you mean Commando? I'm pretty sure he's a Commando. What's up, Doodle Fizz? How you doing, my man? I was thinking about it today. We got such a solid line. Or no, I wasn't thinking about it today. I don't remember when it was. We got such a solid lineup of UCS sets this year. Like, the R2-D2 was the lamest one out of all of them, and that one was still really cool. Like, yeah, it wasn't a vehicle or a ship or anything, but like, it had cool play features, well detailed, pretty good size. And then we got the gunship and the AT-AT. Like, what a year. What a year for UCS sets. Can anyone think of a better year? Also, that's a lot. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't LEGO typically only do 2 UCS sets a year? You kind of get that spring, beginning of spring one, and then like the later one. I could be wrong. Maybe that's not how it usually is, but I feel like that's how it usually goes. Like, I was really surprised that the AT-AT was coming out this year. Thought they'd say it for next year or something. I'd love to see an ARC 170 remake. Yeah, definitely. Another ARC 170 would be cool. That's a really underrated ship. I feel like really any Clone Wars Starfighter ship, you know what I mean, would be cool. If V-19 Torrent, V-Wing, Y-Wing, ARC 170. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that the Republic uses. Really, any of those would be awesome. You're one of my favorite one of my favorite YouTubers. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm trying to solidify myself as a solid YouTuber, so that means a lot. Thank you. Go. 2017. What else came out that year besides the Falcon? Do you remember? He's a commando, but he leads the Foxtrot company, as which he recalled in the Clone Wars after the memory loss. Oh, gotcha. I don't know a whole lot about Gregor. Michigan Bricks in the house. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Just doing some decals. Got a commission to do a couple of realistic Phase 2 grunts. So I thought I'd just crank them out on stream. What you up to today, man? Congratulations on Caller, by the way. It turned out good. Well done. Another mock to add to the portfolio. It was a matter of time. Yeah, UCS Landspeeder is coming out next year. But I wonder what else. Y-Wing would be cool, yeah. As well as the UCS AT turned out, makes me wonder what'll be next. Yeah, it makes me wonder too. Like, hey, what's up, Ray? How you doing, man? 2017 seems to only be the UCS Falcon and Snowspeeder. Yeah, that's a decent year. That's a pretty solid. Both of those, obviously, I'd say the Falcon is probably the second best UCS set to the AT-AT. So, and then that snow speeder is pretty solid too. I wouldn't mind getting the snow speeder someday, to be honest. No, my decal's crumpling. It's getting all crumpled up. There we go. Welcome back, Ben Bricks. Will you be live streaming Kato again? Yeah, for sure. Probably in a couple weeks or so. Streaming Kato's tough just because typically I finish up the update the week of building Friday or Saturday, so sometimes I just don't have the parts in to do a stream, you know what I mean? That's kind of how it was this week. Like, I got the update all finished but didn't really have anything to do today. I ordered some Jonak decals 2 months ago. Yeah, he's really behind. So the thing about Jonak is he's going to school right now, and so his store gets super backed up because, you know, he's not shipping stuff out, and then people are waiting months and months. Like, he did the same thing happen back in May or so, and he had to shut down his store for a while. Hey, what's up, Military Tank Studios? Love the name. Also like the profile. Is that an M1A1 or an M1A2? Here we go. What do you guys think? Helmet number 2 in the books. Not bad, huh? Not bad. I'm glad AV marked down their helmets $2 each. Still expensive, but some used to be $3. Holy cow, that's expensive. Yeah, helmets are really expensive, unfortunately, unless you buy them in bulk. I'm super hyped for the next build. Yeah, dude. Castle builds, baby. The UCS AT-AT, but that is just a random guess. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I would be surprised, though, if we got a UCS AT-AT. Even though it is, you know, the Attack of the Clones anniversary next year. Looks good. Thank you. You know, they turned out pretty good for being my first decals in months. Pretty pleased with the results. Worst thing is that most of AV's decals now use helmets made by only AV themselves. That's unfortunate. Maybe when I buy the UCS AT-AT, I'll do like my first like 6-hour stream or something. That clone pilot in SW's thumbnail looks kind of thick. Why? Because he's climbing up the ladder. Wonder how long I've been going for. Oh, that was only 40 minutes. But I'm all out of decals. I wish I can get the UCS AT-AT M4 though. Yeah, it's unfortunate how expensive it is. $800. See, if it was $700, maybe $750, I'd be more okay with it. But $800. Blech. It's sickening. Should have saved my VIP points for that, but I spent them on bricks and pieces order. Now all I have to do is seal them, and they'll be good to go. Who all is starting up Black Friday to get the Black Friday to get the UCS AT-AT? Are you doing it, Michigan? Are you staying up? My man, I don't mind waiting a while for it considering the price, but I would like to get the Luke's lightsaber promo. I know, that's the problem, Scott, with the UCS sets is like, it would be nice to just wait and be like, oh yeah, I'll just get it when it comes out, but they always give such good promos that I'm like, oh man, I want the promo, but if you wait, you can't get the promo. It's annoying, unless you want to pay like $100 for it. You can buy the alt decals for the helmets so they can use the official LEGO helmet. This is for AV. I don't use AV personally, not a fan. I prefer 180-degree decals like what I was doing. Dude, Michigan Bricks, he's going hard. UCS AT-AT on Black Friday. What's up, Cosmic Brick Blocks? Don't have enough money for it. The question remains, is LEGO going to make a Phase 2 Cody? Probably not. I think at this point, I don't know when we would actually even get one. Excuse me. Well, that wraps up all of the decals I had, so probably wrap up the stream here. I was planning on it being a short one. It was quick. It was a lot quicker than I thought. But thanks to everyone for coming out. Short little decal session. Another week of building Kato Nemoidia coming out Sunday, which is always exciting. I made the mock even longer. Much tempted to grab the UCS AT on release, but dang, $9.50 Canadian before taxes. So like, whoa, are you serious, Ray? That is ridiculous. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder why it's more expensive. Wouldn't they make it the same price everywhere? Like, why would they make it more expensive? That's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely not worth it at that price. I have a build for the AT-AT that no one has ever done. Whoa, a bold claim. Where do you get your helmets? I get mine from a shop on Instagram called JB Brick Shop. Nice stream, man. I should still get some decaled clones. Oh, decaled, I see. One question, why do you carve the hips? I want to start decaling. So, the reason you carve the hips... Let me scoot up to the camera a little bit. So, you stick the decal here. It goes on the front of the leg right here, right? And so the reason you carve the hip right here is so that when you stick the leg on, there's a little bit of space between the top of the leg and the bottom of the hip. So if you didn't carve it, the hip and leg touch. So if you were to move the legs like this, it'll actually scrape off the decal. So by carving the hip, you just carve out enough space in here. Sorry, it's getting kind of blurry. You just carve out enough space in these two slots where the hips go that the hip can slide in, or that the leg can slide in right there. And then when you move it like this, it doesn't scrape off the decal. Hope that was a good explanation. Exchange rate and then our taxes. Oh man, that's rough. What's up, Han? How you doing, my man? Sorry, you joined right at the end of the stream. Anyways, that'll do it for me. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another week of building Kato Nemoidia. But yeah, until next time, happy building.